Hello cat people! Welcome to the Catlady Christmas calendar day 23. Today we are cooking together. So what we are doing today? We have bought the traditional Christmas ham and we will do a thing which is in Swedish called doppigrytan. That means that we will bake the ham and then we will have some hard bread and we will put it at the liquids from the ham, and I feel that this is gonna be so good. So if you wanna join me in this, just keep watching.
So here we are in the kitchen and let me explain to you what we have. First of all, we have a preheated oven. Secondly, we have our ham here, a very nice ham, people, very nice. So we are putting the ham here, we are collecting the juices, excuse our dirty plates here, and then we will boil the juices here. We will prepare a covering with mustard, and I don't know what the editor is about to do. I don't really know, to be honest. And then we will take some bread and we will dip into the juices and everything, and we can talk a little bit, we can relax together, you will see. So the first step is about to begin. So as I said, the first step is to make the thing that we will cover the ham with, and for this reason we have started with an egg yolk and we are about to add mustard and sugar. Editor doesn't know the amounts, but it's fine, I guess he has done that before, but he's not counting. Also, don't worry, we haven't made any waste here. The other part of the egg, the white one, I have kept it and I'm planning to do some kind of sweets later on. I don't know if it's gonna be successful, but I will try and I will show you. The next step is that we will drain all the liquids into the pan right here. So let's do it. And now we are cutting the net. And we are coating the ham. So now we have some bread crumbles and we will put them on the top of that. The oven has opened and the ham goes in. Sleep well, ham. Okay, so we are heating everything here. Here we have the liquid part and here we have the original ham. And as the editor explained to me, that was a tradition because people were not rich. Oh, here we have a Luna. Say hey. Anyway, so they tried to have the price of bread and the taste of the meat, so that's why they tried to soak the bread into the liquids, because they wanted to have something more fancy for Christmas. And of course we are not using a normal bread, we will use this bread right here, which is kinda harder because that's what the tradition demands. Ta-da! The food is ready to be eaten! Take my plate, editor! The dinner is over and let me tell you that it was delicious. So now it's time to make a sweet, I would say. I don't know the proper English name, I would say meringues, but I know it in Greek. We call it bezedes, and it's actually the first time that I will try to experiment. As you remember, we have an egg white right here and I really want to do something with it. So I'm gonna mix it with sugar and flour sugar and I'm gonna show you the whole procedure. So at the original recipe it says 30 grams of sugar and 30 grams of flour sugar, but I only have one egg white, while at the original recipe requires 2. So I will just divide everything by half and let's see what we will do. The recipe is from a Greek chef. He's called Akis Petretsikis, so the recipe is not really mine. If something goes wrong, I will blame him. Of course. No, I'm joking, of course. The recipe says to add a pinch of salt. I don't know how is a pinch, so I'm gonna do that. People, if you know about pastry stuff, please don't judge me very hard. It's very experimental and I just wanted this sweet because I really missed it, and it's been like 2 years since I ate it last time, so I really want to make my own, and if this experiment turns out good, I will try to make them more often. So here we have the egg whites, and oh my god, I'm adding them. Ooh. So now what I'm gonna do, since I don't have a proper mixer, I will take the mixer that I'm using for my coffee, this one right here, and I will try to mix them gently. Okay, let's do it. People, I failed completely because I forgot to first add the eggs and then the sugar, and I add them all together and then I realized. So editor is here trying to save the day, and we are doing it manually now with a proper whisk. I don't know, it says around 7 minutes. I have been doing that for 4-5 minutes, so we will see. As always, editor saved the day, and here we have it. Now I'm gonna take baking paper, I'm gonna put it on it and then in the oven for 2 hours. Little babes are ready and I'm putting them into the oven. They will stay there for 2 hours and the oven is in the air mode, not at the normal mode. So after I finish, I will update you. Here is the final result. I know that you might see here and there some of them missing, and yes people, I admit, I ate them. They were so yummy and I couldn't resist and I want to try if they are ready. Yes, with 4 of them. Yes, I wasn't sure. Okay. But let me tell you, they are delicious. They are so nice. So we count this in the success side and we continue with some other fun stuff. Also I forgot to tell you, if you're interested about the recipe, I'm gonna add a link down below at the description box, but maybe it's gonna be in Greek. I don't know if this page can be translated into English, but you can use Google Translate and then you will find the English version of it if you want to follow this recipe. Basically you need 3 things: egg white, sugar and flour sugar, and then you have it, and it's super easy. Okay, let's take a break from cooking and everything, and here I have a Q&A from Instagram. Remember what I told you people? I usually upload all the Q&As on Instagram. There you're asking me your questions and here I am now replying. So, if you missed that Q&A, my Instagram is Catlady Antigoni, down here. As always, I don't know why you don't know it yet, but anyway. So, I asked you to ask me questions about me, my boyfriend and our relationship, and I have collected them all in a paper which is down on the floor right now, but it's fine. The good thing was that the questions were kind of repetitive, so the better thing was that I could include everything in today's videos. But if you missed that, or if you have more questions, you can always leave a comment down below with your question and I promise that I will reply you. I would like to tell you 2 things before I start. First of all, if you like this makeup, I have recorded a step-by-step tutorial which is coming to our channel very soon. I think after Vlogmas, after Vlogmas. So don't forget to ring the bell to make sure that you will have this notification. Another thing that I would like to tell you is that although my boyfriend is here at home, he is editing right now tomorrow's video, so unfortunately I cannot have him here with me, but I have made sure that I have showed him the questions, so I also have his opinion as well. So of course you're not gonna hear my opinion, it's not gonna be one-sided, and as always, if he feels that he disagrees with anything, he can always write a comment around there, because at least he's the editor in the end, so he can do whatever. So of course it's not only my opinion here. And after that, after I did all my disclaimers, I'm ready to start. Are you ready? Are you ready to go with me? So let's see here, question number 1. Very, very common question. Like, I had this question at least 10 times. But yeah, to be honest, that's my favorite story, and the question is, how did you meet? I love telling this story, so thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to say it one more time. So I came here in Sweden, and among the first days that I was here, I've been to a party. It was a kick-off party for us, the new international students, because if you don't know, I'm from Greece. And he was a part of the board who was organizing this party. So that was the first time that I saw him. I'm not sure that he noticed me. He says that he noticed me, but I'm not really sure. But like, I was amazed by his beauty and in general the whole, you know, personality, the way he was moving, everything. So I decided that I wanted to meet him again. So I kind of followed this organization and tried to attend all the events that they were organizing. So after that I went to a full moon party. Then I had to do the makeup of the people there. Very, very nice. If you don't know about the story, you can always find a video there about how I started makeup. I say more details about that there. So he was there as well. I tried to talk to him. He was kind of cold with me. Not really, but he didn't show me his interest. So I started following him. So that's how we met, and that's how we ended up together. Another very, very common question: how long have you been together? So we started officially being together since 7th of September. So 1 year and 3 months, I would say, or something like that, almost 4 months. 1 year and 4 months, that's my final answer. Next question, basically next 2 questions, because I had this question with variations. So I decided to include 2 questions into one, to merge questions here. And the question is, has he been to Greece or to your hometown? The answer here is no. In fact, we were planning to do so this summer, but he changed job and it was pretty much impossible to take a leave and come to Greece with me. So both him and I have never been to Greece since I came here to Sweden, but to be honest, we are planning to go there during summer 2022. Hopefully things will be better with, you know, the general issue that everyone's having, and we hope to do that. Like, I miss my family, my friends, everyone, and I want to take him with me to go to the islands and show him the beauties of Greece. Have you met each other's family? So, a very tricky question, because the answer is yes and no. Basically, I have met his family virtually. He has met my family virtually, but not in person. I think that you can understand why, because of the common issue that is existing to humanity these years. And actually, he's not from the south, where we are living. He's from the north, and I don't know if you know how Sweden looks like in the map, but it's a very long country. So to go up north, it's a very, very big trip for us. And I think basically it's quicker for us to go to Greece than to go to his family. So we couldn't go this Christmas, obviously, because you didn't see anything here in the vlogs. But hopefully we are planning to go to Greece during summer, so here he will meet my family. Okay, now let's go to the linguistic part, because I have several questions on this topic. And I'm gonna start with this one. Do you speak English or Swedish at home? So, for now, we're speaking in English, but I'm studying Swedish and I'm studying quite hard. So in the future, I'm planning to change it and try to communicate only in Swedish. The thing now is that I'm too shy to start, you know, a conversation in Swedish. I'm not very confident and I'm just studying for a year or something. So I cannot just be, you know, slow and feeling bad and everything. Like, he is super nice with me. He's so encouraging. He tries to help me a lot. He also bought a book for me to study together and practice my pronunciation and stuff, but I don't feel comfortable, and I know that this is fully my mistake and I'm planning to correct it in the future. So if you want to encourage me down in the comments, please do it, because my goal here is to be able to talk only in Swedish, because I love Swedish as a language. I feel that it's a so melodic and nice language, so I want to vanish English from the communication with my boyfriend. Does he help you at Swedish? I think learning Swedish, because the question here is not very clear. I'm gonna answer about learning Swedish, okay? Yes, he's encouraging, a lot encouraging as a personality, and he also has bought a book from me, as I said before, a book that is for children who start like school. I don't know if it is primary, I don't know the schools here very well. Anyway, the thing is that he tries, but we don't have a lot of time, so our time together is so limited. That's why I feel that most of the times I hesitate to start communicating in Swedish, because the truth is that I'm slow, so I need to have someone who talks very slowly to me, and I can reply very slowly to them. And when we have such an intense schedule, such intense lives, we cannot just be slow. So yes, but our schedule is kinda limiting. Who is doing the most cooking? I guess this question is coming from the challenge that we had together, because we mentioned something about food, because I saw that coming from there. So basically he's the only one who is cooking there. His cooking is amazing. I think that he's cooking the most tasty food that I've ever tried in my life. He's great, and the thing is that I used to cook kinda decent to well. Okay, I was very happy with the food that I used to cook. But by the time we started being together, I feel like I lost that talent. So everything that I'm cooking nowadays is basically bad. I don't know, burnt, it doesn't taste well. So I try to limit myself from not cooking if it's not an absolute necessity. So he's the only one who is doing the cooking. Next question, who is in charge? So I haven't fully understood this question, but I feel that the person here is asking about who is the leader, right? I'm gonna reply to that anyway. So we don't have a leader and a follower really, because I feel that we're quite equal. There are things that I know better, so we are doing what I say, and there are things that he knows better, so we are doing what he is saying. So for me, for my character and personality, I feel that if we were, one leader and the other one a follower, it wouldn't work for me. I don't like any of these two positions, and I would have ended this relationship if that was the case. So fortunately, we don't have this, and we are pretty much equal, and I feel that's why the whole thing is working with us. And last question, how difficult is to work with your partner? So I feel that it's both difficult and nice, and I'm gonna explain. Nice, of course, because we share the same interests. We can talk about things all the time. We don't have to wait until the next meeting or something. He is available 24/7, I am available 24/7. Whatever happens, we can discuss immediately, we can take decisions. It's super nice, and I feel that the whole thing is tightening us even more, and that's great because we are doing more things together. And difficult because we are 24/7 available, so that means that we don't have free time almost at all. And whenever we have free time, like something might happen, so we can discuss about it immediately. So if any of us has ideas about future projects, we are very, very much available in a negative sense. But all in all, I find this very, very nice because I don't know how to say it, like there is another thing that we are doing together, that one is involved to the other's life. So I feel that this brings us together so much, and I'm so happy for that. I'm so grateful that he's that supportive to what I'm doing, that he pushes me to the next step every time. He is great.
And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. So, of course, Obviously, today I decided to tell you the Greek word for ham, and I realized that in English it's just 3 letters, ham, that's it. But in Greek it's a very big word, so we say chiromeri. Say with me, chi-ro-me-ri, chiromeri. Okay, as always, I will ask you to try to write a comment down below using the word chiromeri. Why not a Christmas themed comment? And that was it for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video and you had a good time with us. I also hope that I gave you some ideas for your Christmas table for both food and something like a dessert. I don't know if you will try to make them, but yeah, my recommendation is try to make them. They're so tasty. They're delicious, people. If you actually like this video, don't forget to give it a like and also subscribe to my channel for more content. We have a notification bell because I keep forgetting telling you about this. So yeah, if you ring the notification bell, you make sure that you get all the notifications and you're not gonna miss any of our videos, both Vlogmas and the normal ones, which are coming, and more body paints are coming. If you want to see more content from me, you can always visit my Instagram page, which is gonna be Catlady Antigoni, down here. There I post some makeup that I don't really have tutorials here on YouTube, like this one. So if you want to see more close-up pictures and to see it in concept anyway, you can go there. I also upload some unboxings and things that it's not very easy to upload here on YouTube because they're a little bit out of context. So if you don't want to miss anything, go and follow me there. Again, thank you so much for being here with me today. See you tomorrow. Until then, bye bye!